How's it going, everyone? This is Misfit. Quickly, I wanted to go over kind of a brief rundown on Smashketball, because we're going to be running it this weekend. This video is being made around the same time as Press Start number 12, I think is the one we're on. But this video is probably will still end up being used for explanations at future events. But that's when this video is roughly being made. Anyway, I'm going to quickly just go around, go over the normal rules if you were to run this as a bracket, as well as the adjusted rules, because we're running this as a crew battle. Disclaimer, first of all, I did not make Smashketball. I saw it off of, like, I don't know, some rando YouTube channel. I can't remember the name. And then it was adopted by a Miiverse community after that. But as with everything else, I've kind of got my own twist on it. Like the actual Smashketball community has a couple different stages. We're only playing on one, with adjusted rules, obviously. So anyway, the first thing that I'll go over is, for crews this weekend, we're going to be running a 5-stock crews with no stock time limit, team attack on, and pause function needs to be off. I'm going to leave it on right now to show why it needs to be off, but it is very important that this is toggled off. I know, like, you're supposed to do it in tournament too, but everybody, as you know, nobody bothers to turn pause function off. But like, in this game specifically, it's very, very important that pause is toggled off. Again, I'm leaving it on so that I can show why it needs to be off later. If you're running an actual bracket, like, you know, any sort of challenge bracket or side event, you would play this as a timed match. You would probably, like, ask your community what the time period you want to have is. Obviously, it's going to depend on if you want to play best 2 out of 3. The way that we play it, if we were to do a side event, we'd either do, like, we would do best of 1, like, so no best 2 out of 3, it'd be, like, winner of the first game, except for the top 4 games, which we would do best 2 out of 3, and you would play that as a timed match. We play 6 around here. 6 is plenty of time. I know a lot of people like to do 8, and I think the official, like, Smashketball one is 9, and so if you were to run a bracket, you would do X amount timed game, pause function off, team attack on, and score display on. Because that's, you know, trying to mimic as close to regular basketball as you can. But anyway, this is, again, going over what we're doing for crews. You play it as a 2v2. Even in crews, it's going to be a 2v2, 5 stocks each. You always play on one stage, which is generally the same. This is our Smashketball stage, the one that we're going to be using on Saturday. And so it's a pretty straightforward. Course is just set up like a normal basketball game. The idea, let me pause real quick. The idea is that one team would try to get their opponents in the opposite goal, but, you know, in theory that works, but in practice, pretty much everybody just beats the living turd out of each other, and it doesn't matter which hoop you go into. So that's probably what we're going to be doing on Saturday. You know, so there's no real sides. You just get your opponents in any hoop. And then, you know, it's basically like doubles crew battle. Anyway, the reason why pause is off is, as you can see down here, there is a little platform there. There's actually 2 of them. You can only see 1 right now. There's 2 platforms, and they make their way underneath the cannons. The cannons cannons are an insta-kill. Except I live. See? Just like that. I actually got really lucky on that demonstration. The cannon saves you. It has a very random chance of saving you. And the reason why you turn pause off is because you don't want people to get stuck in the cannon and then try to angle down so that they know when to press A. So you turn pause off, so there's no way of seeing them. Without pausing, there's no way to see the platforms. So it's it's pretty random in terms of saving. Anyway, cannons are an insta-kill, that's why you have so many stocks. And then, other than that, it's pretty straightforward, just standard cruise. If you were running this as a normal bracket, it would just be number of points at the very end. You know, and then sudden death would still be sudden death. But yeah, that's Smashketball. So look forward to that this weekend. Peace.